Hey YouTube, my name is Gawd, and you're watching Gawd Cafe. So today we're going to do a video on Mars in the 8th house. So, Mars is a planet of action, assertive energy, primal energy, instinct, impulses, desires, the primal state of being human and what it comes with and what it entails, the first things of life. Aries is ran by the planet of Mars, the planet of action primarily, action and war, Mars. And then you place in also your drive sexually and period, just your drive in life, stems from Mars. The eighth house is the house of Scorpio, the occult, where death, rebirth, and transformation takes place. Shared resources, the occult, if I didn't say that already, occult knowledge. And having Mars here can make someone witchy, can make someone, take action from transformation or be fueled to take action through transformation. This can manifest in many ways. The Mars placement in here can make an individual forced to transform frequently, forced to undergo the Phoenix rising, emotionally in many different aspects within your life. You're going to have to do the Phoenix rising, death, rebirth, transformation. Something that you're going to have to die to make room to birth something new within yourself. So, for example, let's say you're an individual that perhaps came into this life with the lack of understanding the occult, right? And now in this life, you're here to really fuse into it. And it could be a little overwhelming. It's the house of Scorpio. So this is someone who can attract abusers, domestic violence without even trying to. So look at because it's Mars, but Mars does well in Scorpio. So Mars is going to have the drive to deal with this house at the same time. So perhaps I could see this occurring early on in your life or wherever your healing process started, where, it was a bit shaky to take action on things because it might have been triggering. There's always been some shit to it. Or maybe you were triggering to people for a while because you didn't realize how much death you caused through your actions, and through that, some sort of rebirth and transformation would occur in other individuals or within yourself or both. And the reason why I say this is a witchy type of vibe is because reason being is that Mars here is motivated or forcefully surrounded by the occult and the knowledge behind it. And so, witchcraft could be something you're interested in. The law of attraction as it's in itself could be something you're highly interested in. Anything that ignites the soul to have some sort of power, and the knowledge behind that is something that motivates you to take action, or is what you want to take action on, or what you desire to know, right? So you may be someone who can't stop talking about the 8th house and the occult and things that are hidden and traumas, right? Because this is also the house of traumas. It's Scorpio. It's how it's dealing with the ugly, facing it so you could get rid of it, to then make something beautifully non-ugly. Because you were able to sit through the ugly and pick it out, the ugly, and be like, death, 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 death. And after killing off all the ugly that you didn't like seeing, that most people can't fathom to face, you can, because you have this placement. And in doing so, you're able to kind of sit in the ugly and dissolve it, right? Which gives you the power. That's what makes Scorpio so powerful. It has the ability to sit through the ugliest of ugly, because it understands if it's not scared of it, it can annihilate it and get rid of it. So Scorpio in itself has this higher understanding of dealing with the darkness in that way. It's not, and then, a lower frequency Scorpio or the energy itself could want to be or consumed by the energy. Therefore, it becomes the energy that consumes souls, right? So it could manifest two ways. It manifests so strongly or so negatively. And having Mars here, you have to be very aware of what aspect that you're manifesting through. I mean, what perspective you're manifesting through, because it will deem whether or not your Martian energy is operating from a high frequency or low frequency. And you want to operate from high frequency so that the karma that comes your way won't strike you out of life too early. That is a reality, guys. Don't act as if because you have Mars here that, you'll be spared, because that could also be something that goes into the consciousness. And you don't have to talk about it. A lot of us know what the sign and this placement would do. So, not that everyone knows what who you are to a T, but people can start to calculate what type of person you are based off what you do and things like knowing your placement. So, having Mars in the 8th house, like I said, could be so powerful, so dangerous. So you have to make the conscious choice to want to be better. Because if you operate from a higher frequency, you will kind of be more like a witchy in a good way, and things will serve for you, and you will be on this earth longer. You won't have bad karma wiping you out. Because you could go ahead and take on the lower frequencies and say, I'm going to just do me, fuck it, I didn't get it good my whole life. Fuck, I look like doing right by anyone if no one did right by me. You could take that perspective, but just know that there's an expiration date that's a little sooner than the person that, decides to actually be a good individual, spiritually speaking. There won't be things outside of you that try to stop your existence if you make it a duty to ignite the existence within others. If you make it a duty to annihilate the existence and joy in others, well, my love, what do you think is coming for you around the corner? Gotta give you a little tough love in case you're in a lower frequency. We're gonna smack that right out of you real quick. See how I did that? Clapped really loud because the frequency of that clap probably startled the negative frequency within you to actually get out. How I know that, why I know that, whether you believe it or not, that's just the way things operate in this world, this realm. That's why affirmation, spell casting, communities chanting for rain and then it raining the next few days. Frequency. Okay, so frequency is that powerful, y'all. Okay, what else to know about Mars in the 8th? My ass started sweating, random thing, and then 8th house, Scorpio. So, a lot of people desire, because you're maybe overindulging in sex, and we didn't talk about that. Okay, yeah, so this is also a placement where, your sex drive is healthy. I don't know what other way to put it. I just picture, someone who just won't let down easily, who just, is horny all the time, probably thinking about sex all the time, causing you to entertain individuals that may waste your time and lowering your frequency. Because Mars likes to go, 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 and the 8th house likes to... So you're probably having a sex addiction. Like, if you're a male, there's just so much pussy for you thrown in your face that you're like, bro, I could wipe my snot with the pussy thrown in front of my face. They're like tissue paper everywhere. I could see that being a scenario. And vice versa, if you're a female, or even if, if you're a gay male, or, if you're a gay male, a heterosexual male, regardless, female, non-binary, You know, it's just going to be what it is, like whatever it is that you are, your role. You attract the opposite of what it is that you want in an abundance. Or, you know, maybe you attract something that it's not perhaps something you want to engage in, but you're like, why am I attracting this? This can happen. Both aspects of both realities or situations that I just mentioned could both play out. It is based off of your frequency at the moment in which you manifest. Okay, so if you're in a moment really headstrong on getting what it is that you want and envisioning it, and next thing you know, there's a knock on the door, a text message, a phone call, and it's a person that you want. Bing, bang, boom, you just manifested it. You know. Now, if you're like, I always get these motherfuckers on me, and I never want that. It just keeps happening. It's just gonna keep manifesting because I've experienced that where I'm like, that's all I can get or attract. And next thing you know, that's all I'm attracting. I'm like, nah, I look way better than that. You know, I gotta give myself my credit and kind of hone in on where my manifesting attention is at, right? Because the intention you set is what you get, right? So it's not as easy to consciously be conscious all the time and try to like be on top of your intentions, but the more you do so, the better things are, right? So with that said, this is an overall powerful, powerful, powerful placement. And like I said, this can manifest lovely. And most likely, if you're watching this video, don't feel like you are going to become this evil villain. If you're even watching this video, you care enough to improve and correct yourself. And that's something that Scorpio in itself respects and honors, is accountability for your ugly, right? For the things that you haven't done the best at. But to own them and to say, I'm going to do better and I will do better, and ensure you do, right? Because how else are you supposed to kill off something you don't acknowledge in order to get better? And you got to think about this. You must find a way to be okay being wrong sometimes. If you can find yourself being wrong sometimes, you make room for allowing yourself to see what's actually right, because you won't justify what's true based off of what you want, based off of what your ego wants to be true. Sorry, I have to push that out. My tongue started fucking up on me. Likes to get lazy because it's deep voice that I can't articulate. And I forgot what I said. Thankfully, I just pushed it out. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. That is Mars in the 8th house. My name is Gawd, and you're watching Gawd Cafe. Until next time.